In 2014, 2019, and 2024, the Indian national elections involved hundreds of millions of voters. The logistics of this democratic process are defined by the sheer size of the electorate. Historically, leading an electorate of this size has been the domain of political dynasties. Top executives have typically emerged from elite, highly funded backgrounds with established administrative networks. Narendra Modi followed a different path. Born in 1950 in the small town of Vadnagar, he was raised in a modest household. His early years were spent far from political circles. Instead, he worked at a local railway station, helping his father sell tea to travelers. Bridging the gap between a local tea stall and national leadership requires more than just political intent. It requires a specific organizational process to manage scale. His route through higher education was unconventional. He earned a bachelor's degree in political science through distance education before securing a master's from Gujarat University. As a young man, he made a career decision that defined his approach to administration. He joined the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh, or RSS, a volunteer organization focused on nationalist mobilization. Working as a full-time organizer, he focused on the mechanics of mass mobilization. He spent years developing specific techniques for community management and public communication. In the 1980s, he transitioned into formal politics by joining the Bharatiya Janata Party. His ability to organize at the local level drove his rise through the party ranks. These decades served as a practical application of mass mobilization, where he learned to build and maintain administrative structures on a local level. By 2001, that trajectory led to an executive role. He became the chief minister of Gujarat. He implemented what became known as the Gujarat model. This prioritized physical infrastructure, specifically the modernization of the road network. Alongside the roads, his administration focused on industrial investment, electricity reform, and agricultural water management. He served in this role for 13 years. This tenure demonstrated that his local management tactics could be applied to the governance of an entire state economy. This record led to the 2014 general election, where the BJP won a parliamentary majority, making him the 14th Prime Minister of India. He launched several national campaigns early on, including industrial initiatives like Make in India and the Swachh Bharat, or Clean India mission. He also introduced digital policies such as Digital India and the Jan Dhan Yojana. These programs expanded internet and banking access into rural areas that were previously disconnected from the formal economy. These policies integrated millions of citizens into a digital payments grid. This allowed for instant, high-tech transactions even in informal local markets. His tenure as Prime Minister centers on the application of that centralized organizational model to the nation's physical and digital infrastructure. Beyond domestic policy, he shifted India's approach to international diplomacy, strengthening ties with countries like the United States, Japan, France, and Australia. This approach has drawn a divided response. While supporters point to India's rising global profile, critics raise concerns regarding his administration's governance and the nature of its policies. He maintains a specific public image through social media and direct communication, reaching the electorate without traditional media filters. The arc from a Vadnagar railway station to the forefront of global geopolitics illustrates the result of applying grassroots organization and digital scaling to the mechanics of a modern superpower.